Good day everyone, this is Charmark TV for another video. Today, magsasagot pa tayo ng isa pang set of examples about percentage increase. So, simulan na natin. Alright, so kung di nyo pa napapanood yung video about percentage increase, mangyari na panoorin nyo muna yung video na yon para mas maintindihan natin. Ano po? So, consider natin itong diagram na ito, no? Na pinakita ko sa iyo doon sa previous video. So, we have two values here, original value at saka new value. Yung original value is laging nakaset sa 100%. Okay? Tapos, yung increase naman po is yung percentage ng original value. And then, pag pinagsama mo itong dalawa, so original value plus yung increase niya, bale, ang kalalabasan is new value, which is 100 plus x%. Yung 100 ay sa original, tapos yung x ay yung increase niya. So, yung new value niya is 100 plus x% ng original value. Okay. So, kung mapapansin natin sa table is bukod dito sa nawala yung percentage increase tsaka yung amount of increase niya, bale, may mga given, no, set of given kung saan hahanapin mo yung new value and an amount of increase, mga ganyan. We will answer this set of examples. Ano po? So, for number 1, we have the original value of 140 and then new value of 182. So, ito yung original value which is 140 at yung new value which is 182. So, first, kukunin muna natin yung increase niya or yung amount of increase. So, para makuha natin yung increase niya, of course, isusubtract natin itong dalawa. So, 182 minus 140. And then, subtract 2, 4. So, bali, 42 po is the amount of increase. Okay? Ayan po. And then, yung 42 isusulat natin dito. Ano po? Mamaya. Tapos, yung percentage increase niya, no, to get the percentage increase, 'di ba? Ito po 'yon, no, percentage increase. Bali, i-divide mo yung amount of increase sa original value na 100%. Ano po? So, to do this, to get the percent, we have increase divided by the original value times 100%. So, to get the percentage increase, i-divide mo lang yung amount of increase sa original, then times mo sa 100%. Okay? This will become, increase is 42, tapos yung original value ay yung original value, 140. Okay? And then times mo sa 100. Then, i-simplify mo. So, multiply muna natin yung 42 sa 100. Bale, 4,200 na yan. Divided by 140. No? So, alisin mo yung 0 sa dulo. 420 divided by 40 na lang. This will become 30. Then, do not forget the percent symbol. Percent. Okay? So, 30% increase. Ito po yun. Okay? So, bale, ang increase po natin ay 42. Tapos, yung percentage increase ay 30%. So, ayun po yung sagot sa number 1. Okay, so let's proceed to number 2. So, sa number 2, ang original value is 75, habang yung new value naman is 79.5. Okay, so kukunin natin is yung amount of increase at saka yung percentage increase. Okay, so first, kunin muna natin amount of increase by subtracting these two numbers. So, 79.5 minus 75. So, dapat naka-align yung decimal point. Ano po? Kapag tayo magsusubtract, no? So, lagyan natin ng 0, no? Okay, parang ganyan na siya. And then, subtract accordingly. So, 5 decimal point. 9 minus 5 is 4. So, we have 4.5 as the amount of increase. Okay, amount of increase is 4.5. And then, para naman sa percentage increase, bali ang gagawin natin is i-divide natin yung increase sa original number. Okay? Times 100%. So, to do this, ang increase po natin ay 4.5 divided by the original number. So, ang original value, that's 75. Ano po? Okay, then times 100. Ayan. And then, i-multiply natin yung 4.5 sa 100. So, you just move two decimal places to the right. So, magiging 450 na siya, no? So, 450 divided by 75. And 450 divided by 75, that is equal to, ilang 75 yun sa 456. Okay? And then, do not forget to affix the percent symbol. So, this is equivalent to 6% increase. Bale, dito sa number 2, ang amount of increase po natin ay 4.5, no? And then, yung percentage increase is 6%. Okay? So, that's the answer for number 2. Next naman sa number 3, no? Sa number 3 po, ang original value ay 200. Tapos, ang percent increase niya ay 11.5%. So, ang nawawala is yung new value, tapos yung amount of increase. Okay? So, given original value na 200, ano po? So, let's say, palitan natin ito ng 200. Tapos, yung percent increase niya is given to be 11.5. So, 11.5%. Okay? So, di natin alam yung amount of increase niya, yung actual number, ano po. Tapos, yung new value, hindi pa natin alam as well. Okay? Pero, in terms of percent, di ba, yung new value niya, pag pinagsama mo to, this is 111.5% of the original value because 100 plus 11.5% is equal to 111.5%. Ayan po yung percent ng original value, which is 200. Okay, so to get these numbers, no, imumultiply na lang natin yung 200 sa 11.5% to get the increase. Ano po? So to do this, no, 200 times 11.5%. No, and yung percent po, by the way po, kapag tayo magpe-perform ng operations involving percent, dapat ano po yan, decimal form yan. Okay? So, para gawing decimal form to, bali, move 2 places to the left. Okay? That is 200 times 0.115. Ayan. So, naka-decimal form na siya. So, imumultiply natin itong dalawa, ano? So, 0.115 muna times 200. So, dalawang 0 muna. Tapos, 115 times 2. Okay? So, 115 times 2, that's 230. Diba? And then, count the number of decimal places sa ating product. So, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So, we found out na kapag minultiply natin to, ang lumabas ay 23.000 or simply 23. Okay? 23. So, anong ibig sabihin nito? Bali, yung 23 is the amount of increase. Okay? Na tinatawag. No? So, yung amount of increase na yun ay dito natin ilalagay. Okay? And kapag nalaman natin yung amount of increase, malalaman natin yung new value niya, which is, i-add mo lang itong dalawa. So, 200 plus 23, that is equal to 223. So, yan po yung new value natin. So, to answer this, ang amount of increase po natin ay 23. And then, yung new value po natin ay 223. So, that's it. Ito na po yung kasagutan sa number 3. Okay? Next naman is number 4. We have the original value of 150. Tapos yung percent increase niya ay 65%. So, let's change the values inside the boxes. No? Okay. Ayan. So, laging nakaset sa 100% yung original value. Ano po? So, yung original value po is 150. Tapos, yung percent increase niya ay 65%. Bali, kapag pinag-add mo yung percentages, magiging 165% na siya. So, ibig sabihin, yung new value is 165% of the original value. Okay? So, same process as the number 3. So, para makuha natin yung percentage increase or amount of increase rather, para makuha natin amount of increase, i-multiply lang natin yung original value na 150 sa 65%. So, sa number 4, we have 150 times 65%. So, by the way, kung nagtataka kayo kung bakit ganyan ang symbol kapag tayo magta-times, it's the other way to write the multiplication symbol. So, bukod sa X, center dot po. Yan po yung isa pang symbol ng multiplication. Okay? So, 150 times 65%. So, dapat naka-decimal form yan. No? By moving 2 places to the left. So, this will become 150 times 0.65. Okay? Ayan po. And then, saka mo itong pag-multiply, no? So, 150 ay muna, 0.65 muna times 150. So, naka-usli yung 0. So, ilagay natin yung 0 dito. Then, multiply. 5 times 5, 25. 5 times 6, 30, 32. Then, 1 times 65, 65. Okay. So, 0, 5, 7, 9. And then count the number of decimal places. So 1, 2, 1, 2. And there you go. 97.50 po yung lumabas. So ibig sabihin, no, ang amount of increase po natin ay 97.50 or simply 97.5. Okay? Yung mga zero sa dulo ng decimal places, inaalis yan. Okay? So 97.5. So dito po siya. Okay? And yung amount of increase, dito natin ilalagay later. Okay? And then, para naman sa new number, simply i-add na lang natin to yung 150 at saka 97.5. So, 150 plus 97.5. So, again, dapat nakaalan yung decimal point. Diba? So, this will become 5, 7, 15 plus 9, 24. So, 247.5. So, this should be here. Okay? Ayan. So, bale, ang sagot po dito sa number 4, yung amount of increase po natin ay 97.5 habang yung new number naman ay 247.5. Okay? I hope na nasusundan ninyo so far. Ano po? Next, number 5 naman, ito po yung given. No? Okay, yung given po, new value po natin ay 765 habang yung amount of increase ay 265. Okay, so tanggalin natin. Ayan, ayan. So, wala to kasi din naman yung given. Bale, yung percent increase ay nawawala. So, di natin masusulat yun, no? Okay, now, para sa new value na 765, dito po yan, 765. Tapos yung amount of increase po natin ay 265. So dito natin ilalagay. Okay? So makikita natin na mahahanap natin tong original value, no, by just subtracting the new value by the amount of increase. Okay? So nakatulong itong model para ma-solve natin yung ganitong klaseng problem. Ano po? So 765 minus 265, diba? So, 765 minus 265, that is equal to 500. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, yung original value ay 500. So, dito po natin ilalagay yung 500. Ano po? Now, it remains to solve for the percentage increase. So ilang percent yung 265 ng 500? Ano po? So, to do this, i-divide mo lang yung 265 sa 500. Okay, para makuha natin yung percent nito sa 500. Ano po? So, bali 265 divided by 500. Okay? So, maglagay pa tayo ng isa pang 0, no? Decimal point. So, 2,650 divided by 5, that's 5. 5 times 500, 25. Then subtract mo to, this will become 1, 5. Okay, 150, bring down 0, kaya naging 1, 5. Then 1, 5 divided by 500, that is equal to 3. Kasi 3 times 5 is 50. 3 times 500 is 1, 5. Subtract mo to, 0 na siya. So that's it. Ito na po siya, no? And then, naka-decimal form siya. So dapat naka-percent siya. So i-times mo lang sa 100 or you just move 2 places to the right. Okay, so from 0.53 naging ano na siya? 53% na siya. So ibig sabihin, the amount of increase is 53%. And dito po ilalagay yung sagot. Okay, so this means ang original value po ay 500, yung kanina, habang yung percent increase po is 53%. Okay, ayan po. And then, ang natira na lang po is number 6. Isusolve na lang natin to, no? Bale, post this video kung alam niyo yung process, how to get the original value and the percentage increase. Okay, so yeah, sagutan na natin anyway. So, para sa number 6 naman, ang new value po natin ay 137.5. So, dito natin ilagay. Yan, 137.5. Tapos, the amount of increase, 27.5. Ayan. So, ang hinahanap natin is itong part na ito, which is the original value. Ano po? So, subtract lang natin itong 137.5 sa 27.5. Ano po? So, number 6, we have 137.5 minus 27.5. This will become 0. Tapos, 7 by 7, 0. 13 minus 2 is 11. So, 110.0. So, alisin na to. Or, simply 110. So, this is 110 as the original value. So, dito natin isusulat yung 110. Ano po? And then, para naman sa percentage increase, so kukunin natin yung percentage ng 27.5 ng 110. So, ilang percent yung 27.5? Okay, so i-divide natin yung 27.5 sa 110 na original value. Ano po? So, to do this, we have 27.5 divided by 110. So, dito natin ilagay yung decimal. No? So, 27.5 or 275 divided by 110, that's 2. 2 times 110, 220. Then 7 minus 2, 5. 5, then bring down 0. So 550, ano po? 550 divided by 110, that is equal to 5. And 5 times 110 is 550. Alright, so nakuha natin na yung quotient ay 0.25. So i-times na lang natin sa 100 to get the percent. Or, i-move na lang natin yung decimal point 2 places to the right. So that from 0.25 magiging 25% na siya. So, ibig sabihin nun, yung percent increase, no? Yung percent increase niya ay 25%. Dito natin ilalagay. Ano po? So, to answer this, yung original value po natin ay 110, yung kanina. And then, yung percentage increase niya ay 25%. Okay? Ayan. So, that's it. Napuno na naman natin yung table na kinakailangan. Ano po? And, ayan po yung sa percentage increase kung saan ang nawawala ay yung new value or yung original value. Okay? So, dapat matandaan natin yung steps, no? On how to get those values when it comes to percentage increase. Okay, so mahalaga na maintindihan natin kung paano natin sinusolve ito. So, practice lang ng practice hanggang sa ma-master natin ito. Okay, so I hope na meron kayo natutunan sa video na ito. So, do not forget to subscribe to YouTube channel for more videos and follow me also on my TikTok account. Stay safe, God bless, and as always, have a great day to all.